So how do you want to do this? 1 or 2? It sounds like everything is in place. Did the check actually get to LDOT and LDOT didn't know and sent it back? Is that what
I'm
happened?
assuming, I even asked, like, I asked Faith in Action, did you put our name on it? They said yes. I don't know what happened on the LDOT end, if they just kind of were like, oh, well, I just.
Like, we don't know what to
Yeah.
do with this, so.
Exactly, like,
LDOT Property Management versus Nicole Freeland and Aaron Gates.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
so,
Hello. Did your name?
Nicole Freeland.
Aaron Gates. All right. And where are we on this case?
So, oh, go ahead. No, sorry.
Go ahead. We spoke briefly before this. Your Honor, I have balance cost of $4,875.33. It's my understanding that Faith in Action is reissuing a check for $2,100 to go against the balance, and have spoken with Hawk, and they're going to be processing this and supplying the rest essentially. So
everything's gonna get paid. It's just they're two different.
Yeah, so over the holiday break, the check from Faith in Action never showed up. So I contacted LDOT and they said they did not receive it. So I talked to Faith in Action. Apparently the check got returned. Don't know why. So LDOT is aware of it. They're making sure that if it comes through that they know. We talked to Hawk yesterday and gave them all the paperwork. So we're just kind of waiting till maybe next week to hear something from them.
So how do you want to do this? 1 or 2? It sounds like everything is in place. Did the check actually get to LDOT and LDOT didn't know and sent it back? Is that what
I'm
happened?
assuming, I even asked, like, I asked Faith in Action, did you put our name on it? They said yes. I don't know what happened on the LDOT end, if they just kind of were like, oh, well, I just.
Like, we don't know what to
Yeah.
do with this, so.
Exactly, like,
All right.
yeah, so I don't.
2. All right. January 23rd, 2026 at 3 p.m. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did you have anything you wanted to say? No, because I yelled at you last time. You're learning now. All right. You guys take care of yourself. Court calls the case of Evergreen versus Dustin Mickles and Antoinette Mickles and the kids. That's just some of them.
Okay.
Your names?
Antoinette Michaels.
Dustin Michaels.
All right. Look at those little babies.
Yeah. Amari Kalia.
Got it. I got a hat just like that. Anyway.
Say hi.
All right. Where are we on this case?
The writ hearing that I have $4,784.91 remaining on the judgment. It was.
Yes.
And then I have a total balance including January of $6,245.34.
Yeah. Take a seat.
You?
No, not you.
All right, folks. Why do you think the writ should be stopped in this case?
Could you repeat that, Judge?
Why do you think the writ should be stopped in this case? Or to set aside the default judgment?
Why should it be set aside?
Yeah.
We received the notice on the 2nd that we were supposed to be here on the 26th at 12. And as you know, we haven't missed a court date yet. We're always on time. Probably got one of our kids, but we're definitely on time. And then once I realized that we were late, within the hour, I had just got off of work. I walked here, and then I put that motion in.
Okay.
And
So, go ahead.
we have now got another person to help with some of it. Vincent St. Paul said 300, but my wife just put in SER again, because I'm no longer at that place that I was working. I'm at McDonald's, which I make way less.
Yeah.
So, and then the person who's advocating for us, she just had a death in the family. So it's hard. I haven't been able to talk to her this week besides Monday. And that's when she told me about Vincent St. Paul willing to for 300. So that leaves 1499.91 that we'd have to come up with for the
14, say that again?
wasn't it 1499.91?
So we have to come over.
Yeah, that we'd have to come up with because Hawk said they would pay 3,000.
1,000.
Yeah, Vincent St. Paul said.
All right, but how are you gonna do that? Because see, here's the thing, to set aside the default judgment, I've not only gotta have a reason why you didn't appear, but I also have to have, you have to give me some semblance that there's a defense to this. And there really isn't a defense per se.
Okay.
You're just trying to figure, you're trying to create room to,
Sorry.
it's all right. You're trying to create room so that you can get the payments in.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll watch that for hours. She got you so wrapped. All right.
Just only one of the 5 boys.
Yes. So, that difference,
Yes.
that difference, how are you gonna come up with that difference, folks?
I'm actually working on getting a loan from one of my family members right now for the full amount, and then I would pay them back in installments. But I should hear something this week.
Yeah.
This coming week, we should hear something about that. And like I said, I've also she's reached out to SER. We're waiting to hear back from Friends Indeed. Like I said, I haven't talked to the social worker.
This isn't just a housing case. This is a family standing in front of a deadline. Rent turned into a judgment. Help came in pieces, charities, promises, loans still waiting. The court listens, not to excuses, but to reality. Legally, the default can't be undone. But the judge sees effort, sees children, sees parents trying to hold things together. The writ is allowed, but not today. Time is granted, not as mercy, but as one last chance to pull everything together. After January 26th, there will be no pause.
State your name for the record.
Michelle Shemiat.
All right. Where are we on her case?
Your Honor, just a couple things. The balance that I have currently, including court costs, is $775. I have a note that, well, this case was filed in September, Your Honor. I understand that the court's been slow walking this one, but I don't see any since the case was filed. My client's just getting concerned with the balance getting so high.
Could you repeat that balance again? 7,000 what?
$7,775.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Where are we on your end?
Okay, I have an update. I spoke to my caseworker, Madden Linton, before I came here. And we talked about what I should tell you. I have found an apartment
Okay.
last week. I'm going to go see it on Monday. The price is lower than what I'm paying now at Sparrowwood, much lower. She also wanted me to mention that it's a handicap-free entrance. I won't have any problems getting into the ranch-style place. I called the management there yesterday to check in and ask them what I had to do to apply there. And I haven't gotten an answer yet through email. They told me it would be ready February 1st.
The
Yesterday, yesterday she told me it's now going to be February 15th through the 28th that it will be ready. I'm aware that I believe that my 855 damage deposit, security deposit at Sparrowwood is going to go to that $7,000.
Yes.
And as soon as I move, I don't anticipate any problems with getting accepted there. I had a long talk with one of the managers at that property. So I just have to go see it on Monday and get the application and fill it out and hopefully be accepted. I've also been talking to Madden about the process of applying there because I want to make sure I get it. Out of all the calls that I've made since November 21st, this is the only place that I've found that's handicap friendly and budget friendly, so I can start paying Sparrowwood back. Because I lost my job because I had no phones to work with for 2 months, thanks to obscure obsolescence and getting a government phone. Let's see if there's anything else. My family in Detroit is coming to move me.
Okay.
I'll get another Social Security check at the end of this month. And let's see, I think that is about it for now. So it looks like from the middle of February to the end of February, I'll get out. And I'm very well aware of what I didn't think I owed Sparrowwood that much, but we're going to be moving into February now. So I will pay this off. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'll have at least $400 extra every month. So I hope to make that kind of payment to Sparrowwood.
Okay. So what's your monthly rent?
My monthly rent includes a water charge that they added a couple of years ago at $50. It
Right.
used to be $13.15 and now it's $13.50.
Your monthly cost.
My monthly rent is Sparrowwood, yeah.
So basically, we're gonna be around 8, actually 9, almost 9,000. Okay. So when will you know that you have that place? You sound rather confident now, but you got to do some paperwork things and make sure.
Well, I'll see it on Monday. I know I want the place. I've seen it with the only one step up it to get into the apartment, and it's the right price. It's a lot lower than Sparrowwood. So I would get the application and fill it out, and I don't know how long it would take them. I have the money for the application fee if there is one. There probably is one. So
Okay,
I could
so
move as fast as
here's
possible.
Here's what I'm doing, because we have been kind of trying to move this a little
Yeah,
slower, but we were trying to make sure you're going to be okay. So
thank you.
that $400 difference that you talked about. All right. Now, whether it's that whole 400, it's something else like that.
Mhm.
Before this case could move into February without me giving them a judgment, a straight out judgment, right? There would have to be an agreement, because they've also filed for a money judgment. So that sort of this judgment with the payment plan built into it as to how you're going to pay this back per month. Okay. I think you've been thinking about that and what it is, but make sure you look at, you know, is it realistic to say the 400 I save I can do, or is it more realistic to say I can give you $300 a month and I can be sure that that's going to happen? Right. Okay. So, before I would push this case any further out to give you that time, I want 2 things. One, to make sure that you've got that unit, and then a judgment or however we do it, that's going to include a payment back of that grant. Does that make sense to you, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely. Now, what do I do when I know I've got the unit? Who do I contact?
I would suggest that once you know to contact plaintiff's counsel here.
Do we have
And
a phone number?
yes,
734-994-1077.
I'm going to repeat that back to you. 734-994-1077, right?
Yes,
And what is your name?
ma'am. Jillian.
Jillian. Thank you, Jillian.
okay. And then that way, when we come back, we can have it all drawn up as to what's going to happen.
How do we decide? I can report when I'm accepted or not, right? Yeah. Hopefully, I don't see any reason why. I've had positive conversations with the agent, one of the agents. What about how do we arrange the payment technically?
Then that's why you would contact them.
That's
So
why, pardon?
that's why you would need to contact Ms. Engine.
Jillian, okay.
Okay, so that what's going to happen is you contact her, say, I've got my unit. They're going to start their process of their paperwork. You'll probably talk about how much you can pay a month, talk about a specific move out date, because you should know that once you get the apartment. And then they will be able to put all of that in writing, memorialize it that way, and then sort of close this case out.
So she puts it in writing once
Yes.
we've talked about it?
Yep.
So let her know, hopefully when I've been accepted. She's given me the phone number, and then we'll talk about the payment and when it's due, and she'll write up a contract of sorts.
She'll write up, yes. However, we're gonna do it, whether it be a conditional order dismissal, I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Reasons
could
of
you
that.
say that last part again?
Well, conditional order dismissal, it could be that way, or it could be so that there's no judgment, or it could be just in the form of judgment. All right, so either way, I don't think it really matters which way it is, but they'll make sure that the paperwork is
Okay.
all set, okay?
Do I contact the court at all, or
No, what will happen is,
just between us?
yep, and then once I give you the date to come back, you'll come back, you'll be able to inform the court where you are, and hopefully all the paperwork, everything will be done, and we'll be done with this.
So how do I know when I come back to court?
I'm gonna give you a date.
Oh,
All right.
I thought it was contingent upon what we did.
No, I just want to give enough time. You're gonna have to come back anyway. So you don't know, you haven't heard from them. I'm gonna suggest let's put it to the 23rd.
February 23rd?
No, January 23rd, 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that's at 3 p.m.
Oh, thank you for that later time.
I am gonna put a note that it is over plaintiff's objection, but.
Yes, it's over plaintiff's objection, and I would also indicate to this that if the apartment doesn't come through, because I think plaintiff's right, everybody's trying to do the right thing, I would be granting a judgment to the plaintiff should it not come forth. Right.
Is there any way I can get a summary of this conversation for my caseworker to keep everything clear in my mind?
You can also give her my phone number if that's helpful.
Yeah.
You can give Madden my phone
Why
number.
don't you give her the phone number for the attorney and they can go through and figure it out, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Happy New Year again.
And happy new year to you. You take care.
Do I have the right phone number, or are you giving me another one?
No, that's,
That's the one? Okay, I wasn't sure.
yes, no worries.
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate
All
it.
right, take care. And when you, go ahead. And when you come back the next time regarding the chair, just make sure somebody knows here. We'll get that taken care of.
Thanks. I usually tell the bailiff, or
Yeah.
sometimes some nice person brings it.
Yeah, all right.
We can't walk in the courtroom and get that one, right? As you know.
You can, one of these. Thank you.
This case isn't just about unpaid rent. It's about time, pressure, and survival. The balance didn't stop at hundreds. It climbed into thousands. But the tenant didn't sit still. She searched. She planned. She found a more affordable, accessible place. And she's preparing to move. The court pauses the process, not to erase the debt, but to make sure the next step is real. A new home, a realistic payment plan, and proof that progress is happening. This case moves forward, not with eviction today, but with responsibility attached to every promise.